7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. We have liftoff. Go Falcon 9, go SpaceX, go Starlink Group 615.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
At T plus 30 seconds, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Slick 4 East from California's Vandenberg Space Force Base at 9:09 p.m. Pacific Time. The next major milestone coming up is max Q, which is when the vehicle experiences the greatest amount of external stresses as it ascends through the Earth's atmosphere.
Power and telemetry nominal.
And we should hear that call out.
Signal, Hawthorne.
We should hear that call out for max Q in about 20
Vehicle
seconds
is
from now.
supersonic. Max Q.
And there's that call out for max Q, which again is when the rocket experiences the largest amount of external stresses. Now we're about a minute away from...
engine chill has started.
We're about a minute away from a series of events. These are MECO, stage separation, SES-1, and lastly, fairing separation. Main engine cutoff, or MECO, is where all 9 of the Merlin 1D engines on the first stage shut down. This is followed by stage separation, which is when the first and second stages separate from one another. We will then have second engine start 1, or SES-1, which is where we light the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage. And lastly, we'll have fairing separation, which is when the 2 fairing halves separate and fall away from the second stage. So keep an eye out for all of these events, which will happen in pretty quick succession.
Stage separation.
MVAC ignition.
And as you just saw and heard over the nets, we had successful MECO, stage sep, and SES-1, and we're coming up on fairing separation from the second stage in just a few moments.
Fairing separation.
And there's that fairing separation. We'll be attempting to recover both fairing halves using our recovery vessel Go Beyond. Both of the fairing halves that supported today's mission are flight proven and are both flying for their 6th time tonight. The next major milestone coming up is the entry burn on the first stage, which is one of 2 burns it'll go through to prepare for landing on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, in the Pacific Ocean.
Stage 1 entry burn startup. Stage 1 FTS has safed.
And there's that call out for the stage 1 entry burn. Stage 1, which we also call the booster, has ignited engines 1, 5, and 9 to slow it down for atmospheric re-entry.
Stage 2 FTS has safed. Stage 1 entry burn shutdown. Stage 1 landing burn.
And there's the start of the Falcon 9 first stage landing burn. We also heard that call out for good orbit.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And there you heard and saw our Falcon 9 first stage has successfully launched and landed for its 10th time. Today's landing marks our 208th overall landing of an orbital class rocket, including Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy missions.